Hell. I do that because my daughter used to do it when she was little. Oops. They used to be like, hell. Hell. That's what she used to do. What's really good, you guys? I'm at the pool. And I'm chilling. I brought my cards out here because I knew that I wanted to, you know, do something out here. The weather is like, it's warm as fuck out here, okay? This is Georgia. But it's kind of like, it's not super sunny. I hope this stays up because I'm going to be like shuffling on the table where the, what's the call is? So, you know, if it's a little shaky, that's why. It's a little shaky. So we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot, and I also selected the Sacred Forest deck. I love this deck because I got this, you know, just because Georgia and the trees and the sacred forestness. Like, ever since I've been out here in Georgia, I've been really connecting with, like, my fairy friends. When my grandmother passed, she came to me in fairy form. And I was like, what? Grandma, you a fairy? What? Okay, it was exciting. The Empress card had just fell out, so if you a bad bitch, you know it. And you know that you're on your sacred path, moving forward, growing every day, learning to love yourself and others, then you probably is that Empress. Or you could be pregnant. Sometimes people show up as the Empress and not really being in that mystical energy because, you know, they have children or they're married or something like that. So sometimes it just depends. You have to be able to read the energy. What's goody? Thanks for being on here. Please like and share the video. Or if you don't want to share, that's okay. But, like, if you could please like the video. It's going to help it circulate. Okay? I appreciate you. Let's see. All praise to the Most High Power. We are so grateful. This is just going to be a general collective. I have nothing on my mind. I mean, well, I'm not going to say I got nothing on my mind. That ain't true, but I'm not directing this reading in any way, shape, or form. I hope it's not too loud with these kids right next to me. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so protecting your energy. So yeah, they gonna tell my business. They gonna tell my business. So yeah, definitely protecting your energy. Like, you know when to give, when to pull back, when to say yes, when to say no. I feel like you're standing on your nose and not apologizing for it. So good job, okay? Good job. Eight of Wands, okay? Moving forward fast. Protecting your energy because you're on your way already. You're on path. You're on target, okay? So anything that's going to be kind of come between you and, you know, your higher self, your mission, okay? It's giving very much mission energy right here. Anything that's coming between you and your mission, you're going to have to let that go. You know to let it go. It's not even saying like, oh, you know to protect your energy. When somebody's mistreating you, then you move out the way, you know? And it sucks because sometimes you're like, well, you know, maybe they didn't mean to mistreat me. But people know what's up. It's 2023. Like, if somebody's using manipulation, you need to dead that shit. Dead that shit, okay? Death to that shit, okay? Yeah. Don't be afraid to dead some shit. Let some shit go, okay? Trying to see what else I'm trying to see because I'm like, it came the way that it came in the spread here. I hope, you know, be aware of the direction in which you are moving forward fast too now. So this is why you're using your discernment. Okay, this is why you're using your discernment, because you don't want to be going straight into death. You're protecting yourself. I feel like you are being protected from your demise. Okay, if you was just all willy-nilly, nigga, you'll end up in this death energy. Okay, now death, we know, is not just mean that you're gonna die. Okay, but it is a transformation and it is an ending. Okay, now sometimes shit has to end so it could begin again, you know, and we can only just hope for the best in that regard. So let's see, what else do we need to know, Spirit? Oh yeah, heartbreak. See, I was trying to say like, well, maybe it's not gonna be so bad. Yeah, fuck around and find out is what the hell I just heard. Okay. But yeah, moving forward fast into a love ending. You know, it's damn near looking like an actual death. So we're going to send out some positive vibes that everybody be safe, remain safe, okay? Protect yourself, okay? Protect yourself. Don't just go out with anybody. Don't just go accepting all types of invitations. Motherfuckers could be actually luring you to your death. So I'm feeling this warning here. I don't really fucking like that shit. You know, I don't like to talk like that in my readings. I like to be like, everything's gonna be okay. But somebody is trying to lure you to heartbreak, to death, to a setup. Be freaking aware of that shit, okay? You'll be okay if you protect yourself, okay? Because the full energy is coming, but this is like a whole new beginning. So it's almost like you may have actually been through this process. Somebody may have traveled to you to try to cause some sort of destruction and heartbreak, okay? But because you know, already are pretty grounded yourself, it's actually becoming a new beginning, okay? So you don't have to, whatever comes after this death, heartbreak, ending, it is going to be you being in a lighthearted energy, okay? So no need to overly worry. I had to check. I'm like 1, 2, 3. Like I got 3 kids. At the pool, I have 4 altogether. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. And you're about to move forward. Look, you about to take a leap of faith, and you about to start working on your projects. You about to get straight back to work, okay? So, I don't even know what to say. Let's see what the outcome is going to be. So let's have 6 cards, okay? You being awesome and beautiful and in the spotlight and gorgeous. I mean, like, so stay focused on yourself. Protect your energy, because what you're actually protecting yourself from death and destruction and heartbreak. Okay. Okay. You are protecting yourself by not just going here, there, everywhere, following along with everybody. Okay. You are protecting yourself. So, amen. And the Knight of Wands came out here, and who tried to cause you death, destruction, and heartbreak, and they coming back. So don't be surprised if somebody tries to hang on to your coattails. You know, I'm not feeling this necessarily as a horrible energy. I'm not looking at this Knight of Wands as a horrible energy, but the Knight of Wands is definitely not the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands already is grounded and established in this energy, as the Knight of Wands is somebody who goes in and out. It could be a very sexual energy, okay? And so just be aware of that energy coming towards you. This person may appear like this, but actually be like this, okay? So just be aware of people coming towards you at this time. It doesn't mean that you can't have fun or go with the flow, okay? But you definitely want to protect your energy. So it means that you got 4 pentacles and you're gonna leave with 4 pentacles, because if you do decide to give a pentacle away, somebody's gonna give you a pentacle, okay? Or something else that you can use, okay? So it's gonna be even exchange or nothing. I'm curious to see what's gonna be this next card right here. That's more than one. I don't want it. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Your money gonna be up, so you're gonna have choices. It's gonna be choices and challenges on this mission, okay? Isn't that what the guys do in the video games? They gotta do the little challenges and stuff while they're on the mission or whatever, while they're trying to complete the map and whatnot. So I feel like there's definitely gonna be challenges and choices to make, okay? And you just gotta be, I don't know, I'm just getting protective of your energy. So as long as you're going to be fine as long as you don't just follow something blindly. Like the tools, the wisdom that you already have, as long as you're able to maintain that energy, okay? I also am seeing this as being financially independent, okay? So being just dependent in general. You don't want to be codependent on anybody at this time, because, you know, everybody is not in the same place. They can't give you what you need. Like I said, if they can give you what you need, you'll know that, because it'll be an even exchange. It'll be either like, you know, I made a purchase, okay, or you know, I made a sell or something. It's not going to be just like, oh, I gave to you in hopes that maybe you'll leave me. No, you already have enough wisdom. 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of walking away from shit, you know, and you may not be used to being in that energy. But you just got to be willing to look at how this person is leaving in the middle of the freaking night. Like, this no longer resonates with me. And then they leave, you know, or they make a plan of escape because, you know, sometimes it's dangerous to tell somebody, fuck you, you know, or I'm not fucking with you. You know, sometimes you just have to walk the fuck away. You know, sometimes you have to sneak away in the middle of the night. Sometimes you realize in the middle of the night you need to get away. And it's kind of solemn. That could be the reason why the color is this way, is because it's like, it's not necessarily something that you wanted to walk away from. You hoped that these cups right here would be, you know, full, and that you could stay there, you could drink from them, you could refill them. But when you realized that the cups were empty, you walked away. You know, so good job to anybody who had to do that, High Priestess, because you already freaking knew. You already know what's up, okay? So in protecting your energy, you're also protecting yourself from, heartbreak, like I said, but just your intuition is what's helping you to protect yourself, okay? So you don't have to question your intuition now. Like, sometimes you have to train your intuition. You have to know, like, you know, you're gonna have to grow. Maybe you're wrong sometimes, okay? But ultimately, even if you're wrong, maybe you wasn't wrong, because maybe you was wrong about, like, the exact circumstances, but based on how people respond to you, you will know whether or not you was wrong in that action. Because maybe you were wrong about what you saw or thought you heard or something like that, but, right? Because, you know, we all have healing to do. We could be paranoid about certain things, but if a person, like, responds to you in a way that is like, you know, I don't care about what you thought, saw, and heard, well then, regardless if you was right or not, you made the right decision. And saying, hey, do you care about me enough to discuss this? Do you care about me enough to, you know, make this right with me? You know what I'm saying? Type energy. So your gut feelings, trust your gut feelings. You know, sometimes I read something, or not read something, it was a TikTok or whatever. Sorry, I was hurting my butt. But it was said something like, if you're feeling insecure, or if you get triggered or whatever, especially when it comes to relationships, by something, it's not really a time for you to be like, hey, you know, heal me, fix me. You know, it's really a time for you to reflect on, you know, yourself, you know. But at the exact same time, like, if you, in your reflection, feel like, you know, this is not good for me, it's up to you. It's not up to you to be like, hey, will you please treat me right? Please treat me right. No, it's up for you to be like, this doesn't resonate with me. This doesn't work for me. This is making me uncomfortable. And then you make that move, you know? So that's how we use our intuition. Our intuition is not to impress upon others. If people want, you know, your downloads, your gifts, you know, that you can get my services. If you like your own personal reading, just hit me up. Or if they want your advice or something, you know, you can even offer it, like, hey, I have some advice for you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but if they don't say yes, it's, you know, it's not your job to impress your intuition, because, like I said, you know, and you'll know it's God-led. Like, if you're meant to speak on some shit to somebody, then you will end up speaking on it, and, like, sometimes you could be their angel in that moment or whatever. Or sometimes you might know something and you just gotta let a motherfucker go through that shit, because even if you try to be like, hey, that's dangerous, they may not even believe you, and it may push them further into the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, no, they don't have my best interest, no. Okay? So people act like that, whatever. And you have to be okay with it. I'm hot as hell. The sun is starting to, I don't know, get warmer. Okay, so this is a bunch of cards that came out. Yeah, they didn't really, like, match each other. I just seen the sun card, though, and I just mentioned the sun, so woohoo. Okay, I think I'm going to do a few sacred forests. I just kind of wanted to come on here. I don't have that much battery. But yeah, I do want to get some oracles after this. I've already pulled enough tarot to know what's really good. Judgment. Judgment Day is every day, okay? Judgment Day is every day. So just know that you're always creating negative karma, positive karma, and you are being motherfucking watched, okay? That shit will come back on you. You know, energy will be fucking returned, okay? And so just know that energy will be returned in due time, and so just be aware, you know. And I'm not even saying that you're not allowed to make mistakes in this life or anything like that. But when that karma start hitting you back from some shit that you know that you did or whatever, just take it like a champ. Okay, just take it like a champ. Poof, poof. And then move forward with the Most High. Move forward in a more positive light. Okay? We getting ready to go? Okay. The Star card, yes, you are being led by Spirit, okay? So there's no need to worry. You're loved and protected. And I really feel like you're in alignment. Like, for whoever's really resonating with this message here, I feel like you're in alignment. Even if you're on the negative side, even if you made a bad choice or something, like, sometimes we just have to go through to grow through and just be okay with that. But, you know, the ancestors is out here. They really love us. They really want us to know our truth. You know, I was going to say the truth, but the thing is that we all got different truths, okay? Nah, bruh. There's water in the house. That's mine. No. Nope. That's mine. Mom can have her bottle of water, okay? So, yeah. Do I have the key? Who has the key?
The key to the house?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'll look for it. Okay. So, yeah. You are definitely being guided, led. What I like about this, I believe it's 8 stars. Yep, it's 8 stars on this card here. So the number 8 may be significant. And, yeah. Look up is what I'm hearing. Look up. Get your guidance from up, using your intuition, watering yourself, okay? So this is the energy of putting your own seatbelt on, you know, on the airplane, or, you know, putting your own breathing device on before you go watering others. Make sure you're good before you water others, okay? And that's period. Like, we all have different belief systems, thoughts, processes, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But before you go preaching in the streets about, you know, what somebody else should do, just make sure you're on your shit. Make sure that it's manifesting properly in your own life before you go and imposing yourself on others. It's not about, like, you can't share your knowledge, but it's when you feel like, I mean, you never really have the right to impose yourself on anybody. Like, spiritually, you really just don't. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. One more tarot, and I'm gonna dip in the pool, and I'm gonna go home and eat veggie tacos. 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's a whole lot of leaving in this motherfucker. It's a whole lot of leaving in this motherfucker, okay? A whole lot of letting shit go, being over it, okay? But you know what? Also about this card is that you are being offered a gift from the divine. So sometimes things don't work out the way we thought they were, right? Sometimes things don't turn out the way you freaking thought they were going to turn out, what you had expected. It's an itty bitty spider. But that doesn't mean that you're not exactly like, look, she's pissed. Like, nigga, 3 cups, motherfucker. That's a third party situation. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she's being offered a 4th cup from the divine, a new cup from the divine. So sometimes you might be in a sticky situation, all so that you can grow, all this so that you can gain, okay? So Holy Spirit, thank you so much. We are so grateful. What is the message? What do we need to know? Truth. Did I say something about your truth? But I'm loving how this truth card has a straight up queen on there. When you're in your truth, okay, you know, and look, the crown chakra is lit. Okay, I think that's what the point of this. The crown chakra is lit, but she's wearing, look, there's a lot to be depicted here. She's wearing red, so it's giving me root chakra. So this bitch is truthful from the rooter to the tutor, okay, first of all. But with this root chakra, I feel like she knows her truth, the bloody truth, okay? Her family history truth. She knows that she is a divine queen, okay? Her crown chakra is lit. This raven here, I don't know if ravens symbolize death, but it's like, you know, if you're on your spiritual path, especially if you got Scorpio energy in you, You know, you die every day, okay? You die and rise again constantly, okay? You know that endings are really just new beginnings. So she's at peace with this death energy. She's okay with things coming and going. And I think that's why we're in this fall energy in the picture as well. It's like things are falling away. Things are falling apart. Things are, you know, not what she expected, okay? But or they're transforming right before her eyes, and it looks like a death, right? It looks like a cold period is coming, but that doesn't mean that it's all bad, okay? She's just in her truth. She's in her power. When you're in your truth, you're in your power. Enchanted Fern Grotto, refuge, okay? So there's always going to be a refuge. Like, even when you're not sure how, who, what, where, when, why, who's going to save you, there's going to be refuge for you. Just know that, okay? Nature is a refuge. Water is a refuge, okay? Something more about fairy spirits. I was talking about that as soon as thing. Meandering pathway, going with the flow, okay? So you may not know exactly where you're headed, okay? It might seem scary. Some parts are clear to you, some parts are not clear to you, but it's regardless, it's like you're going with the flow. And yes, it might take you, like, might be only 1 mile distance, right? But the pathway is like, woo, woo, up, so it takes all this extra time, and you're just unsure about, like, am I going the right direction? Just be willing to go with the flow. I'm looking at this card, all the numbers, it's 32, 16, and 24, and I'm just looking at the fact that all of them are multiples of 4. Saw multiples of 8 as well. Growth, chaos, and manifesting dreams, okay? So this growth period that you're going through, it may seem really chaotic, like that meandering path, like, okay, like, am I even getting where I'm supposed to go? Like, was I even supposed to go through this? It seems like it was just another freaking blockage. But yes, okay, it's helping you to manifest your dreams, because sometimes we don't really know what it is that we want. You know, we might be like, oh, I want a partner. And you might get kind of specific, like, I want a partner who's knows himself and tuned with God and on his own spiritual path, but it's like you get like a super narcissist. Like, or he may have those qualities, but he doesn't have everything that's necessary. He's not compassionate. He doesn't have any empathy, you know. He may be healed in certain areas, but not in others, okay? So it's like, you may, like I said, you may not know exactly what you want, and through the no's, you can finally find your yes, okay? My butt hurts in this chair. So yeah, that's gonna be the reading right here. I'm about to dip in a pool, and then I'm gonna, you know, go inside or whatever. But I just wanted to come out here and talk to you guys. And definitely going to be on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a message for divine feminine and divine masculine. And zodiac signs will be in the shorts. So go check me out at Ramentini Terra. Okay, I really want to grow, and yeah, I'm really trying to grow, so go over there. All right, peace.